Hey everyone, Morgan here. So page 6 is a practice page that you should have been working on. And I'm not going to go through it step by step, but I am going to post this, which is a complete solution to what's going on, okay? So that you can check your answers. And let's not let this turn into a referendum on significant figures. If you have some rounding differences, it's not the end of the world and you're fine. Don't worry about it. So in number 7, you need your equation 2AgNO3 plus CuCl2 gives you 2AgCl plus CuNO3 sub 2. You're going to do your two conversions. The 2.50 grams of CuCl2 gives you 5.33 grams of AgCl, and then the solution, which is a 3.42 milliliters of AgNO3, gives you 0.245 grams of AgCl. Now, if you had converted to copper nitrate, that's fine. Okay, you'll end up with the same answer in the long run. Okay, you're still going to figure out that the silver nitrate is the limiting reactant. Okay, when you take the difference and work backwards, you should have your 2.39 grams of copper chloride left over. Pause if necessary to check all of the individual steps. In number 8, your reaction is P4 plus 5O2 to give you P4O10. Okay? 3.75 grams of P4 gives us 8.59 grams of P4O10, and 6.55 grams of O2 gives us 11.6 grams of P4O10. Take the difference there, 3.03 grams P4O10, and we are going to work backwards to O2 because that is our excess reactant. It made more product, and get the 1.71 grams of O2. Go ahead, pause this video if you need to so that you can catch any steps where you potentially made a mistake. Okay, question number 9. We find that the limiting reactant was the AgNO3. So the yield from the limiting reactant is always the theoretical yield. Okay, that would be 1.63 grams of AgCl. You're given an actual yield of 1.35 grams, so 1.35 grams over 1.63 grams times your 100% is 82.8%. The reaction is 2AgNO3 plus ZnCl2 gives you 2AgCl plus ZnNO3 sub 2. Now in number 10, the trickiest part's probably the equation. 2NH3 plus 3O2 plus 2 CH4s give you 2 HCNs and 6 H2Os. Now, you're being told that you have excess oxygen, so don't worry about that. You take your 35.00 grams of CH4, get 58.94 grams HCN, your 35.00 grams of NH3, 55.52 grams of HCN. So that must be your theoretical yield. That makes NH3 the limiting reactant. Theoretical yields always come from limiting reactants. 53.22, okay, is your actual yield divided by the 55.52 times 100%, 95.86%. Again, pause this if necessary so that you can catch any of those steps that are necessary. What I would probably be doing in a classroom situation is having you work on these in some groups for a little bit, about half the period, and then bringing people up to the board to put them up on the board. Okay, this is Morgan, signing off.